Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Tries to cross.
He's got through. He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Back to the keeper it goes.
A corner it is then.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's a decent clearance. Cucurella.
Flings in across. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
This is their second corner of the game.
Oh, smashing header!
Tries to get it clear.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mosquera. Konate. And Wan-Bissaka. Rijkaard. Opts for safety. And it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Little pass back. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Rice. And here's Mbappe. Might be dangerous. Ronaldinho! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
That has certainly made things... He's had a shot! Goal! And again they hit the front. Vietnam get themselves into the lead. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He is just caressing the ball. Rafinha. And now the breakaway. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Climbs up big! And that has been clubbed away. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, the movement is slick, It's Son Heung-min! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He's in a great position here. Timber's cross. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And here's Gnabry. He's played it back. Oh, super ball. And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Out of play for a throw. He's found a way through. Played in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Vietnam get their fourth corner. Oh, what a climb! Mosquera attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears, and the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Hullet. It's a really well-measured ball. Timber's cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been slung wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's the... Up he goes! And he's there to belt it away. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. It's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Cucurella. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Stood up well to him there. Goes looking wide. And he lines up a cross. Rafinha. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Rafinha! Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's picked his way through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Has another go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And they've got rid. And it's Timber. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's superb. Goes for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's come loose. Eze. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He is through here. Eze. Very nicely done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Good Son Heung-min! And that could have brought them level.
Son Heung-min was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Son Heung-min with the short one. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's neat. Konate. That's good running with the ball. So what can they make of this? That's a good ball. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ronaldinho. Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Eze providing an outlet on that flank.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
No way through. Eze was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United never quite got...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Bellingham. And the counter is on. Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, can they get him away? Keeper's got good distance on that. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Collar! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Picked out brilliant, real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Cross goes in there. Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Steaming on goalwards. They want to be quick to recover this. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Son Heung-min plays it short. Has crossed into the... He gets big! He will be livid with himself. Looking for options for movement. Cucurella gets into a good position. Rice.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bellingham, all right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? cool as you like.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Can he get it through? Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Son Heung-min. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. And back to the keeper. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, well measured. Rice. That's good play. Foot in. Gnabry.
This is the time you need that pace.
Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets a good foot in there. And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
A probing pass. Flings in a... He's got all! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Vietnam go into the lead. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Manchester United needing a change of fortune here. Rijkaard. And it's Son Heung-min.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well timed, excellent interception. Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this?
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Son Heung-min is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Cucurella. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rijkaard powering forward here. Martinez tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Martinez is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Ronaldinho. And now they can spring out of defence. Eze is onto this. Konate. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
In with the challenge. Vietnam have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And that has been cleared. Incoming, up he goes! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
De Bruyne. And here's Rafinha. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There's the delivery. Oh, good-looking ball. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every city.
He rises! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Mosquera did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Rijkaard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Koller. And that's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Real chance here. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way.
He's having a hit! And there goes the final whistle.